Hello everybody, Karen here from KBfibers. I'm here to do a tutorial for you today. It comes from a very old book from 1891 called The Art of Crochet of 1891. I want to thank Dana from Dana's One or Less for Crochet for bringing this pattern to my attention. She's been working on it for quite a while, a couple years I think she said, and had issues with it. So she asked me if I could do a video tutorial. So here is the video tutorial. I think we're going to call it The Leaf of 1891 because the pattern really doesn't have a name. It's just from a very old book. I'm going to go ahead and shrink myself here, and in this corner here opposite of me, underneath me now, is the pattern we will be making. I am using Karen Simply Soft. I know it's not everybody's favorite yarn. It is a light worsted yarn. This color is called Blue Mint. I've been doing this in Karen Simply Soft. I've done it in a regular worsted yarn. So here's my original square. Let me zoom my camera out a little bit. So this is my original square I did. As you can see, I did it with worsted weight and size H 5mm hook is what I used for the first one. And I will show how this is done. I'm going to do it in two separate videos. The first video that I'm doing today will be the leaves and also the rosettes. And then the next video will be putting these together as well as putting each square together. Because you can see this is a very large square being made out of worsted yarn. So we'll take that into account, right? It's a very big. That one's very big. This one here is coming out a bit smaller. So let me zoom my camera back in so you can see what I'm doing. I have a tapestry needle on hand, a pair of scissors on hand, and I will be using a Susan's Bates USF or 3.75mm hook. It's one of my older hooks. But in any case, let's get started. I'm going to start with a slip knot. Oops. Helps if I grab the yarn and pull it through. There we go. I like to make sure it's tight. Not too loose, not too tight on the hook. You want to be able to move it because we'll be working right back into this a few times. So anyway, let's go ahead and chain out 20. So begin with the chain 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like to count in fives. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now, when I work back across my chain, I like to go into those back humps. Some people call it the camel back. I just call it the back hump because that's pretty much for me what it is. So not this one, but the second one is the one we will go into. And we will single crochet back across this chain. So we'll do 18 all the way down to the end. We can count it out, but we already counted the 20. It should be fine. Not super vital. And just for video purposes, I will be doing this in steps. And once we get into the repeats, I probably will not do the whole thing in its entirety. Otherwise this video will be super long. So we want a tutorial, not a how to make type of video. Sorry about the noise. My husband apparently went out to get the mail. It just showed up. Mailman's here. Okay, this last stitch we're going to put 3 single crochets in there And I like to work over the tail, so they're right over the tail. Now I'm going to fold it back to this side and work over it. That's the third stitch in that last chain. Now we're going to work down this side, and I'm going to work through the back loops. So we worked in that one already. We're going into this next one, back loop, draw up a loop, single crochet, and we will continue single crochet in the back loop. I got a knot or something right there. It will be fine. Work through it. There we go. 3. So you want to do 16 down the side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, I apologize for the noise. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Chain 1. We're going to turn. Let's continue working in back loops. The whole rest of this leaf is all done in the back loops. That's what's creating those ridges you see in the photo. So we'll do 17 down this side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do the whole thing. There we go. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. This very last one here on the end, we will put 3 there. 1, 2, and 3. 16. Continue working around that same edge. 16 down the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's halfway there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Leave the rest unworked. Chain 1, and that's going to be our repeat 6 more times. So turn 17, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Is that 17? Did I miscount? I don't know. Let's look. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. That's 17. I did miscount. 3 and that one. And then continue with 16 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And you'll just, that's one repeat, you'll do 5 more repeats on top of that. So chain 1, turn, 17, 3, 16, until you have your center, and then you'll have 4 tips pointing out each side as another way to count it, and that will be a full leaf. Now I will show you how to do the rosettes, but I'm going to switch colors for the rosettes since I have not finished that leaf. I'll finish that leaf later. I'll show you the rosette in this pink yarn. It's still Simply Soft. We begin slip knot. We'll chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip into the first one to form a ring. So you have your ring there. We'll chain 1. I like to work over the tail, and we will put 8 single crochet inside of that ring. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to take a stitch marker, and I'm just going to mark, I'm going to put a stitch marker around where I'm at. Because now at this point we're just going to do one more round. So we're going to put 2 single crochet in each stitch. So that'll be a total of 16 for this round. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. We're back to that first one. We're going to go ahead and remove our marker and slip stitch into that space. My yarn is stuck. One moment. I'll put it in the yarn bowl up here on the table. Okay, now we're going to start the flower, the center flower part. We'll chain up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will count as a double crochet and a chain 5. Now we're going to yarn over, going to double crochet around, so it's like a front post double crochet around the second stitch from hook. So here, we're here kind of around this stitch, so we're going to skip this one and we're going to go around this one. So front to back, back to front, so around that single crochet, and you'll put a double crochet there. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's pretty much the repeat. Skip the next single and front post double around the next single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip, double around this one. That way when you come to the end you should have essentially 8 double crochets, so that's halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip one, double. Hope we're in that one, we're skipping that one. I almost skipped 2 there instead of 1. It's hard to find those singles. 2, 3, 4, 5. But once you've done a couple, it gets easier. There we go. So it's 2, 4, 6. We need 2 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip. We're going around this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip that one. I'm going around this one. There's only one left between where we're at and there, so that's perfect. should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now to join these together, we'll do the chain 5 again. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to slip stitch into the third chain up right here. Slip it. Now we're all set for the next portion, which I feel this is the fun portion. I love this round. Chain up 3, double crochet in the chain 5 space, or you can double crochet in the third chain to keep it centered. I find just going into the space works just fine. Now we're going to do essentially 3 picots in a row, and that will create basically like these little rosettes right there. And it's done with a chain 5 picot instead of a chain 3. So normally you would do a chain 3 slip stitch, but we want 5. So there's chain 5. We're going to slip back into the back hump of that first one. Slip, and we're going to do that 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slip stitch in the back hump of the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slip stitch in the back of the first. Now I'm going to slip stitch back into the first one, chain 3, 2, 3. Now we're going to single crochet in this double crochet here. I find it easier to kind of on the back hump of that, sort of. And that's pretty much our repeat for this section. Is chain 3, double crochet in the chain 5 space. We'll do the 3 picots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slip stitch into the back hump of that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See that back hump just kind of pokes out? It's easy to grab that to slip into. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back hump is poking out right there. I'm gonna get my needle into there. I'm going to go back into the space here again, close that up. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet over the next double. And we'll do that 6 more times for a total of 8. I love doing that one. So this is what your rosette should look like. Just like that. So you should have 4 leaves. I have 3 here. I'll finish this one for the 4th one. I'll show you how these join. When you do, I'll show you how to finish the 4th one, because you kind of join these together when you do the finish your 4th one. I'm kind of behind on that. I should have had this already made and ready to go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You'll leave the last 2 unworked. Chain and repeat. When I get to the bottom of this one, I'm going to pretend like I have this one big enough. So single down my 17. I know I have more repeats to do here, and I will complete this. This would make an awesome summer blanket, doing the light worsted or even a DK weight. I'm thinking of doing a table runner. So when you get down to the end, what you'll do is you will slip stitch into the end, go to the next one, slip into the third stitch of that one, go to the next one, slip stitch into the bottom center of that one. Same thing with this fourth one, you will slip stitch into that one, and then slip stitch back into this one here. Get my tail working yarn out of the way and finish off, and that is how you join these together. I will come back and do another video and show you how the rosettes fit in. This is a little bit of a different technique as well. I have all 4 of those rosettes done. Let me see if I can shrink these down a little bit more. Grab the corner of that one and shrink it down. So there we have all 4 rosettes. I will finish this leaf and redo the center. I didn't quite finish off, I didn't clip off the yarn, so I could undo that and finish that leaf. And then I will come back in the next video and show you how to join these leaves in with the rosettes. And I will also show you how to join the squares together. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Give me a day or 2 and I will have that all set to go and ready for the demonstration. I already have 4 squares done, so this is just going to be the next part. And give me a day or 2 and hopefully by Tuesday I will have the next video for that portion posted up and ready for viewing. Thank you for coming by and seeing this video, this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you enjoyed it or if I did well or if there's something I need to change or I can improve on. I'd be happy to do another video if you needed me to. I try to think of everything and do everything. Again, I want to thank Dana from Dana's Wonderlust Crochet in bringing this pattern to me to be able to do this demonstration for you. I have thoroughly enjoyed it and just kind of taken off with this pattern. It's so much fun. I love doing the vintage patterns. They are just amazing. The lingo is a little different, and after doing so many of them myself from different older magazines, different older publications, older books, it's just amazing. I love it. So I look forward to doing the joining together for you in the next video. I will post a link underneath here where you can find the original pattern, and I will also post a link to my Ko-fi account where I will retype out this pattern. I have written it down. I've written it down in a notebook here. I'm calling it The Leaf of 1891, and I will get that posted up in my Ko-fi account, and it will be for free just for you here, and anybody who else wants it will be, that pattern will be free there. So thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.